Coming up on Bobcat News.
We'll show you how the STEM class is working on paper roller coasters.
We'll also have the latest weather and sports.
Your Bobcat News starts now.
Good morning, Bobcats. I'm Dylan Seigel.
And I'm Isabel Gandika.
Today is Wednesday, January 8th, 2020. These are your headlines.
The 8th grade dance is coming, and it's your time to buy the tickets now. You can go to the website on your screen to purchase the tickets for $25 each. The dance will be on Saturday, February the 22nd.
8th graders, it's time to start thinking about Gradventure. If you plan on going, your packet and initial payment of at least $65 are due to your ELA teacher by Friday, January 17th. Please make sure you have these turned in if you want to attend.
Bridgewater STEM class has all kinds of interesting things going on. Caleb Karamov stopped by to see how Miss Bates' class was building roller coasters out of paper.
Today, our STEM 1 students are finishing their whole culminating activity of a paper roller coaster. It's a design challenge where they're going through the entire design process. We were given a design challenge where they have to meet the criteria and constraints of building a roller coaster. Some of the criterion constraints are it needs to be 40 inches tall, it has to go for at least 10 seconds, it has to have loops, it has to have a funnel, different design elements. From there, the teams generated concepts and came up with one design solution, and now they're building their roller coaster, focusing on the structure that will help keep it elevated up in a vertical position. They have to learn, we talked about structural engineering and the aspects of what would keep a structure stable in different environments. This is also taking in our potential and kinetic energy that we learned and where they're going to put different elements of their roller coaster so that they have the most potential turning into kinetic energy. And at the end of their project, they'll film it to see which roller coaster meets all of the design challenge elements. This is a 2-week project, so they will have the full 2 weeks through testing here to get their project accomplished. So even though it's 2 weeks of construction, they have had a little bit longer time than that for the planning and discussing and trying to get to this point. Actual construction time is 2 weeks. Hopefully when it all comes together, they will be able to put their marble at the top, their roller coaster, and it will go through their track with no interference. So as soon as they drop the marble, it will make it all the way towards the end. They need a loop, they need sharp curves, long loops, back and forth, funnels, whatever design elements that they want to put into it. So who has the, and of course, who can have their roller coaster go the longest amount of time with no human interference.
Good morning, Bobcats. It's Owen here with your Bobcat forecast. For today's weather, we will have a chilly start to the day, but plenty of sunshine and a high of 65 degrees. Now let's take a look at your 5-day weather forecast. Mostly sunny skies for the rest of the week as temperatures start to rise. We will have highs in the 80s by the weekend. And now it's time for Sports with Mackenzie.
Hey Bobcats, it's Mackenzie with Sports. Basketball season will be here before you know it. The first game of the season will feature your Bobcats on the road as they take on Sunridge Middle on Wednesday the 22nd. You won't want to miss it. Now it's time to throw it back to our main anchors, Dylan and Isabel.
Thank you, Mackenzie.
Thanks for watching Bobcat News, and make it a great day.
Follow Bobcat News on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to find out everything that happens off the air with Bobcat News. Bobcat News is a presentation of Bridgewater Productions at Bridgewater Middle School in Winter Garden, Florida.